We're back. Welcome to Just Another Podcast.
I'm Anazia.
I'm Haider.
Wow, lama gila tak jumpa.
Yeah, so I mean, for those of you who don't know, we actually record those episodes earlier lah, because I was.
We always do bulk recording,
bulk recording, and I mean, we both went on a trip. You went to.
I went on a work trip, yeah.
And I was at Dubai. So finally, we are recording after 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
2.5 weeks,
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
You miss me?
Definitely. I actually texted
Did
him.
you miss me?
When he was in Dubai, I was like, bro, come back soon. I want to go to work.
She was disturbing me throughout my trip. Okay?
Hey.
She and another person lah.
I know who, right?
You know who.
Kita sengaja.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a holiday, but these people are disturbing me with work. So, what are we doing today?
Today, okay, since the Shah Rukh Khan episode, that podcast, wow, sampai, until the president of Shah Rukh Khan's fan club commented.
In Singapore, yes.
Yeah. I was like, wow. And people coming after me for hating Shah Rukh Khan. Korang. Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, there was a fan club who called her out on why do you hate Shah Rukh. I mean, you have to admit that he's blah, 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 blah.
Correct. And then on TikTok also, someone actually wrote a full description of why Shah Rukh Khan is the next Amitabh Bachchan
I'm happy.
and all that. Yeah, it was amazing.
That you guys are invested in that topic, and I'm happy that you guys made those comments, because if you watch the full episode, then you realize that a lot of the things are being discussed in the full episode.
Yeah.
So just because she doesn't like him doesn't mean she really hates him lah. She's still a hater, but
you see, this started the full mess, previously.
It's me,
Okay, so after that, then I put on our IG story, and thank you for participating in that poll and the sticker where I said, okay, who's the next artist that we're going to discuss?
Yep.
So the one that came out top was Salman Khan.
Ooh, Sallu Bhai.
Sallu Bhai
came out top. A lot of people want us to do a top 10 movies of Salman Khan.
Yes, correct.
But we'll not, in our traditional fashion, we'll not do the top 10 first. We will discuss the man.
Yep.
The Bhai.
The Bhai himself.
Salman Khan.
Yep.
Okay.
So the first thing that I actually... Wait. I want to talk about my Salman.
Oh, yeah. So, okay lah, now you know. She has a son whose named Salman.
My eldest was named Salman. So when I gave birth to him, biasalah, it's the first cucu.
Okay.
First grandchild.
Yeah.
From a first grandchild to the first grandchild, first daughter, first child. So everybody's like, hey, what you naming? What you gonna name the child?
Yeah.
So I already revealed the gender that it's a boy. So everybody was coming after me for the name. So I said, hold on, I will reveal when he comes. Wait and see. Okay. So when he came, and then I said his name was Salman, and everybody was like, Salman Khan. But it annoyed my husband.
Oh, why?
Because he took the name Salman was from Sahabat, Salman Al-Farisi.
Okay.
Because when he was reading all those books, right, he fell in love with the character where Salman Al-Farisi was the one who actually dig the trench.
Okay.
During the army, during the war.
Yeah.
So he liked that characteristic. So he wanted his eldest son to be that knowledgeable, to be that. And Alhamdulillah, there were some traits that went on to my Salman.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
But not the bi traits. So I don't want the bi traits.
But
maybe
wait.
the charity part, we will get into it.
Okay, yeah.
But not the bi traits.
Wait. So he wanted the name Salman because of the
Salman Al-Farisi.
But then you wanted Salman because of Salman Khan?
No.
Okay, no.
I gave him the second name. My kids' first names are all come from my husband.
I see. Okay,
second name is from me.
Second name is Maman.
Asfar.
Oh, you have a second name?
He has a second name.
Okay, as in, they have...
Salman Asfar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's not Salman Khan. It's also not Salman Al-Farisi. Okay. It's Salman Asfar.
But are you a Salman Khan fan?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not a hater.
Okay, I'm not a hater either before you accuse me of anything.
Yeah, but then in the chat group, I don't know what I'm going to talk about him. You're not going to take on.
No, okay. I mean, honestly, I'm more of a Shah Rukh fan. So when she told me, let's do a top 10 Shah Rukh Khan movies, or Shah Rukh Khan itself, I was like, okay, you know what, this is a breeze.
But I struggled.
Yeah.
I struggled for Shah Rukh movies,
Yeah, so when she wanted to do Salman, I was like, okay, I mean, I like his movies.
Yeah.
So part 2, I'll be more smoother. But the man himself, I'm not too into him.
Okay.
I don't follow him. I'm not a fan. in that regard. I'm a fan of his movies, but not a fan of the man.
He himself lah.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, maybe you want to share.
All right. So speaking of names, right? His name is actually not Salman Khan lah.
Oh.
Yeah. Even I was like,
Salman Khan.
Abdul Rashid Khan.
Okay.
Abdul, where did
You just got that. She was so into her script.
Okay,
she ignored me.
For those who DM me and saying that, I get to see the real Haider through JustAnaDer, right? Introducing
Meet Haider.
The Haider I know.
If you notice, all those things that the Biar Betul team does is actually me in a way.
Okay.
It's just that I don't project it. They project it.
Yeah, correct.
So I don't think I need to be that person lah.
Yeah, but they see your cheekiness, your jokes,
yes,
your random burst into song moments, all the and there'll be a reel that I will release of him actually going through the Oscar. Stay tuned. If you're listening this on Spotify, you need to go to our IG and TikTok, JustAnaDer, and then I will release this reel that he just did something about this pokok, this Oscar over here. Okay. All right. So Abdul Rashid Khan.
Okay,
Let's talk about Abdul Rashid Khan.
Let's talk about Salman. This is about Salman, not about us. Okay, Abdul Rashid, yes, my cousin.
Some fun fact lah. Okay, he actually entered into Bollywood scene in 1988.
Oh, interesting.
And his first movie was actually Biwi Ho To SC. Did you watch?
I did not watch.
Yeah, I also didn't.
Yeah.
But his breakthrough actually came in Bhaijaan 1989.
I did not watch Bhaijaan as well.
I also didn't. And then it was Maine Pyar Kiya in 1989, a romantic drama that finally he break into Bollywood.
That is his first lead. I think the first two he was a supporting. Yeah.
I didn't even know until I googled it.
So that first lead breakthrough is obviously what we know lah.
Yeah.
Obviously I think you all have watched Maine Pyar Kiya.
Yeah.
You all will remember the dance. He did the MJ step.
Yeah.
And then did the whole duck thing. Go and watch. There's a lot of.
Cannot. Okay, this is simpan second episode. Okay. The duck cannot beat the Hama punya Hackon duck walk. Yeah.
So it's the same director. Anyway, second episode we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So that was his breakthrough. Earlier on, I do not know, but I know he's Salim Javed, the writer, who wrote Dawn and all those other movies, Diva, Trishul. So Salim Javed Akhtar is Farhan Akhtar's father. Salim Khan is Salman Khan's father. So he's the son of a writer lah.
He does look like his dad. His dad also bodybuilder, right?
Yeah, his dad is quite built and
they're all like him, Suhail, all Salman,
especially Suhail and him. Follow the dad.
Again, so my third one is Suhail. So they're asking like, are you really like following?
If you have a sixth one, it will be Salim. No.
And then the best part, yesterday when I was doing this, right? So I told my kids, actually Salman Khan is Abdul Rashid Khan because they are Bollywood fans also. And then they were like, where did the Salman come from? Okay, that's the same thing. Then I said, the third one is Suhail. Then my son was like, my third one gave me that look like, why are you naming us after this? And then I said, there's two siblings, sisters. Then they said, okay, what's the name? Arpita and... I forgot the other one. Alvira. Alvira and Arpita. So Sumaira and Sumaya was like looking at each other. Thank God. And then Mama start calling Sumaya Arpit, like, because it's like kids will be kids, right? Imagine we calling you Arpita. No, I don't name my kids after them. Okay.
No, okay. Okay, so he got his breakthrough manufacture, and then after that, that's about it. So he started his movies lah, the full journey. Okay, let's talk about his look evolution. Okay,
how was he in manufacture? Do you remember? Even before that, before he start bulking, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Okay, manufacture. Okay, if you really notice, although by your naked eye, you may think that he was skinny.
Yeah.
But if you notice, he liked to show off his bicep a bit.
Yes.
So even in Maine Pyar Kiya, he's already like showing
at that period, he was in his singlet era, not the half body total no baju.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
He was trying to show, but right.
Yeah. So he was lean lah. In all honesty, I think he probably had a better body back then. Sorry, Salman.
Actually, I agree.
Kan?
Yeah.
Salman Khan. Okay, anyway.
He's on the road today.
Yeah, so I remember, I actually prefer his look when he has long hair. It's probably
but
unpopular.
Not at Tirenam lah.
No, not that long hair. No, when the younger
when the
long
whole
hair.
India and Bangladesh all started having that that. Even my cousins in KL also had that. I was like, what
Are you
is that?
serious?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a fad. People.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even in SG, Malaysia, Asia, everyone had their hair.
Because of Terenam.
Terenam.
Ew. It was an ugly.
It's damn ugly eh.
No, I'm talking about the older one. The sergeant. You know, Anda Sapna. He had this.
The mullet?
The mullet. Yes, that's the mullet. Yeah.
But macam I prefer Sanjay Bhai's mullet than
true.
that era. Everybody had mullet, but Sanju's mullet
Sanju
is more...
is original lah. The first one to start it.
His mullet...
More fierce.
No, I mean Salman's mullet like trying but not there.
Yeah, I mean if you really look into his filmography, he actually admitted that he is a big fan of Sallu Bhai, and he tried to emulate Sanjay Dutt in his earlier.
So that's where the mullet thing came from.
He came with the mullet, and he was so happy when he got Sergeant when they acted together.
Yeah.
So he's a big fan of Sanjay Dutt. Yeah, and they have like those eyes that's similar.
Yeah.
So but I don't know. It's debatable. I mean, I'm sure he peaked during the whole Jani Jana. What's the movie?
It's a long title. Yes, correct.
Okay. So he peaked during those period of time. He was looking good, and even after that, Mujhse Shadi Karoge and all this. So a lot of people may think that he's better looking then, but I think back then already handsome.
So you prefer him in the early era?
Okay, hindsight. Hindsight. If at that point of time I was still Amir Khan better looking. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as I go,
maybe it's the eyes and the look lah. He had that
cheeky look.
For me, he hit prime when he was in Hamzat Sadhe.
Yeah, that's the period of the 99s, 2000s.
Even Manny Pacquiao was a bit like Tauge a bit lah to me.
That one is 80s.
Yeah, so when he after that, right, then I see like Hardijo Pyar Karega. Why are his movie titles so long? It's all very long, you know. It's a mouthful. So that period he looked good. And then once he start, I think Sultan, when he starts to age, then nampak macam okay dah. Like Shah Rukh aged beautifully.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, sorry Salman, but
Amir also aged beautifully. It's just that he is a bit. Why are we bashing him? I mean,
we're supposed to show love for him. But okay lah. I mean, we still love you. That whole late 90s, early 2000, you look the best. If I'm not mistaken, he was like top 10 most desirable man or most hottest man People magazine in the world. I think number 7 even. So
he was high up.
Yeah, he was looking good.
And I legit fall in love with him. Betul-betul like, wow, this guy is good looking. Is Hamzat Sadhe lah. Someone with that aura and all that. We will get into that later.
Okay.
Alright, so because he was such sweet, charmer and all that, right? Let's talk about the romantic side of him.
Okay.
So he has many relationships, and sadly, as we know, he's not married. But then again, who knows he actually is?
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Because if we just go through down, I went into the Salman TikTok like doom scrolling, right? And then there was some conspiracy that popped up. Actually, he could be married, but he's hiding.
Wow.
Maybe.
That would be interesting.
Like,
I don't think so lah. I don't think so. I mean, then is he hiding kids also?
Maybe, we don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there was one video he played with, I think, the sister's son. You know, the boxing. Did you see?
No, I didn't see that.
She was carrying an infant, the nephew. And then he was teaching him how to box. And that child really loves him. Like, very tiny. That boy is about, I think, 6 months or 7 months with little feet trying to box Salman Khan.
Okay.
It's really cute. And that kid really looks like him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Conspiracy.
Go find it out and let us know. Okay, relationship-wise, I know he dated a few actresses.
Let's talk about the first hot one.
Okay, I'm not sure if you're aware. He actually dated Sangeeta Bijlani.
Yeah.
You're aware? Okay, good. So Sangeeta Bijlani was in 3 Days, the Gali that song. And she's looking hot right now. Okay, go Google her. She's still looking good at 60 plus already.
Yeah.
She's old, but she's looking good. Anyway, I think she's not married now lah. I think she was married before.
What if they are married? I'm just dropping a lot of conspiracy. so the mommy kind of behavior.
Maybe they will vibe with this.
We don't know.
Mommy always say that, hey, they want to look like this. Okay, you know what? Okay, since you talk about this whole mommy thing, I'm just going to throw in a nugget, okay? So my grandmother, my late grandmother, my nani, she actually saw Shah Rukh as a young Dilip Kumar way when Shah Rukh just started, he was like, hey, this guy look like Dilip Kumar. Is Dilip Kumar's son? Then I was like very young back then. So I didn't know Dilip Kumar is Yusof Khan.
Okay.
So I was like, one is Kumar, one is Khan. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So I was dissing my nani lah. But turns out Yusof Khan is Yusof Khan. I mean, Dilip Kumar is Yusof Khan. So, probably somewhat.
But where do these mummies get their info? Like even under today, my mother-in-law will tell me, did you know not this fella's father actually committed suicide? This, that. Then I'm like, where are you getting your sources from? You don't have phone. You don't have TikTok. Amazing.
Amazing. But I mean, their sources are usually only 10% right lah.
Or maybe they have relatives in India. So over there, the Mirchi Masala in their news there somehow got through the phone call and then reach us here.
Maybe,
because they call and they're like, hey, how are you? Then they got nothing
and
to talk
what
about.
they chat about.
Yeah, maybe, right? They got direct from the source in India.
I have no idea. But I mean, but on reflection, I see the similarities. Anyway, enough about Shah Rukh. Back to Salman. So we were talking about relationships. So he was with Sangeeta Bijlani, and then after that he was with Somi Ali. So Somi Ali didn't really fly. She have a few movies, only like a handful.
I don't know who is Somi Ali to be.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't realize that she has a handful of movies only. And then after that, Aishwarya Rai. Okay, so that's the biggest relationship. I mean,
but
the next
I feel they are the most compatible, if you ask me. I feel like look-wise, and then in that movie, the Ni Muda, I love them together. It was like the chemistry is mind-blowing,
Yeah, that chemistry was really
it
strong.
was awesome. Especially the fight scene.
They were madly Samir, Hawa Ka Joka. I would agree. I think at that point of time they were at the peak. I think especially now with the whole rumors circulating about Aishwarya Rai and Abhishek Bachchan, then maybe they'll end up together. Another conspiracy.
To be honest, I was praying for doa. All kind of thing I get doa, but I pray that they actually end up together, because maybe at that time the issue was he was very possessive, right? And then Shah Rukh again. He came in between, tried to solve. End up the two of them had a fallout. Because he was supporting Ash, right? Cik Ash macam members like that.
No, I think that the whole thing is because he was very possessive to the point where he actually turned up on sets.
Yeah, and Vivek Oberoi at that time was dating Aishwarya Rai after breaking up with him, what?
Yes. We'll come to Vivek later.
Okay,
so this whole Shah Rukh versus Salman thing was because he was possessive and he turned up on sets. And he started being aggressive and all that.
He was drunk at times.
So I think Shah Rukh called him out on that, and then they fought basically, right? And then even then, Shah Rukh I think dropped Aishwarya Rai from a lot of his movies.
Yes.
So if I'm not mistaken, Chalte was supposed to be Aishwarya Rai, but Shah Rukh got Rani instead, and that became the whole Rani versus Aishwarya Rai thing also.
Yeah.
One thing leads to another. Anyway, so those are the gossip. You all can Google. But so that's the thing. He was possessive and aggressive and all that. There were rumors of him hitting her. And all. I don't know. I mean, if it's toxic, then better not. But they look good together, lah.
Yeah,
at least act together again. We want to see you on the screen.
Will they?
I don't know.
Ash doesn't come into movies. Ash lagi. Ash doesn't come into movies. What was her last movie?
I don't remember, but probably she acted in one movie.
Wait, is it? It's coming to me.
Adil Mushkil.
Yeah.
That wasn't the last one. She has a few more after that. But
it
was the big one.
Hit lah.
Yeah, it was a Funny Khan and a few others. I can't remember. But she did a few movies after that. Oh, she did the Tamil movie, Mani Ratnam's movie. Oh my god, I can't remember the name, but it's the epic with Vikram. There's Karthi in it also.
Oh, the one that got released very recently.
Yeah, last year. Part 1 and Part 2. What's the title? Let us know.
Oh, I forget. Just sleep. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. The epic drama, the olden days war movie. Yeah. So she was in
maybe
that.
He's the type
movie.
that when he love hard.
Confirm.
Really super hard.
I know him. Message me already.
Oh, kira like Ash and Sallu
Our friends,
Okay, so then comes Katrina.
Okay.
The next big name that he dated. So I guess it's the same thing. It's just him.
Okay, with Katrina, I think it went on for quite some time. I thought they were gonna get married,
but I didn't like the couple, not as much as him and.
I mean,
doesn't match.
I think she would have deserved a younger person. When she was dating Ranbir, I thought that was a better
that was
pairing.
a pretty. Yeah,
that was a better pairing, and then Ranbir cheated on her.
I don't think we will ever do an episode on Ranbir then, I guess.
We will. I like Ranbir actually. But then after that, so Katrina with Sallu were together for some time. He actually launched her. He actually brought her into a lot of movies also. So he kind of like carried her lah, in a way at the start of her career. And then after that, of course, her hard work and all that, she went on to make her own name. But yeah, when it dragged for too long, then you realize that probably they won't end up together lah. And didn't.
And then when they broke up, there was this movie that came out, and then the actress actually looked like an imitation AliExpress version of Katrina.
Are you talking about Zareen Khan?
Is that her name?
There were a few.
That movie where it's very British vibe.
British vibe. Oh yeah.
That actress. I was actually confused at first look. Right? I was like, Katrina. But this one looked a bit chubby, like a bit.
Zareen Khan. Yeah.
That was just fresh from their breakup. Then they were saying that is this the rebound because like look similar.
But he does that. If you notice, he acted in Lucky with this girl. I can't remember what's her name.
Ash.
That look like Ash.
Correct.
Yes. So
but underage version. That movie Lucky is questionable, really. I don't get it.
That girl will look very young.
Very underage.
She's small and petite.
Look like a child.
Conspiracy again. I know.
Again. We dropped so many nuggets. You all have to go and Google. Lucky is good.
No, as in it's nice. Aesthetically pleasing. Moscow vibe. Got
The
a couple
tree
of nice
scenes,
songs.
the fox.
Salman looked good, Yeah, but
Eden, I couldn't.
vibe the
Me and
movie?
Lucky,
Okay.
no. If you have it in your list later, I don't know what to say.
moving on from Katrina.
Alright, so those are the big names that he dated.
Yeah.
He, true to his name, he came across several legal issues.
Yeah, he's a lot of conflicts.
But somehow
Or
he's
legal
never
issues.
but somehow he's never in jail.
This is the thing that people always say lah. There's one law for the common people and one law for the rich and powerful.
Do you think he is the law? Because in India, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything wrong, but you can just pay off for it. A fine, fine maybe or something.
The thing is, he has been on bail and the cases have been dragged on for years. Maybe you want to touch on
I have
a few
three
cases?
over here right now. So the first one was the hit and run, killing the homeless at the side of the road.
Yeah. I think that dragged on for a few years and then after that he was...
That one was very big because the politician get involved, right? The homeless issues got tackled.
Yeah.
In a way, it was a win-lose kind of thing lah. But I don't see any effect that happened to him. But he tried to help the family that was involved with the homeless person that died, the family. He tried to give them money and all that. So I guess all's forgiven.
No comments.
And then comes
I mean, if you kill someone, then you have to answer for it. I mean, whatever you do.
Did you see the clip?
No, I didn't see the clip.
I saw the clip. It was on IG. I think that time TikTok belum haven't like. Yeah, it literally just sobbed like that.
He was drunk lah.
Yeah, clearly he was drunk lah.
Next case?
Next one will be the black buck poaching, killing endangered animals.
I have a few.
This one was during shooting.
Of Hamsat Sadhe. Right, so I have a few nuggets on this because obviously I love Hamsat Sadhe and I do a lot of reading about the movie. So
Prem and Rowdy. Prem and Rowdy in real life.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the sweet guy. The irony of it, right? I mean, that's the two
sides of him.
Two sides of him, right? So so apparently there were rumors circulating, or rather, him himself said that it wasn't him.
Oh.
So he's covering for one of the actors. So all of the actors went except for Karishma and Monish Bell. So who was there? Tabu, Neelam, Sonali Bendre, and Saif Ali Khan, and him lah. So the five of them. So he was
and plus
covering
crew. There's some crew that's with them. Yeah.
So apparently he's covering up for one of them. A lot of rumors circulating is one of the girls.
Oh.
And a lot of rumors circulating is.
Oh. So she's not too coy after all with the hair like.
I'm not saying anything,
and then
but that's
she
the
went
rumor.
bam.
Because she was still a young actress. I think they're all
she was very young that time.
Yeah, they're all very young, except for maybe Tabu and Salman is a bit. Salman was the oldest lah.
Yeah.
So that's why he took the rap.
He took the blame.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet actually. I didn't know this though.
This is what I heard. Rumors. Okay, I did not say it. It's just rumors.
Alright, so the most recent one was the armed act case, possession of weapon. This one went on that he was actually sentenced 5 years.
Oh, and then?
Nothing He's still hooray, oh, Johnny outside.
Yeah, I mean, like what we said just now, right? I mean, there's always another law for the rich and powerful.
Yeah.
Another law for the
Because
normal
we
people.
mentioned this in Shah Rukh's episode when his son got into trouble. They went to Salman. So if Salman get into trouble, Salman goes to who?
Maybe you're right. Maybe he is the law. Why did Shah Rukh go to him?
Yeah, why did Shah Rukh go to him? Why did they put Aryan with him? Like, take care of my son.
Wow, this is becoming interesting. Your conspiracy theories.
And then the Sushan death was actually, they tried to link him to it also, right?
I think
my girlfriend, that fella.
Is it? Oh, Jia Khan?
No. Sushan Singh.
Sorry. Sushan Singh. Yeah, okay. Who's the girlfriend? Kriti Sanon.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
He was dating. Okay, anyway. Yeah,
so his case was because he wanted to leak something internal. And then the rumor came that Sallu Bhai came.
Is it? Wow.
I don't want to say.
I did not hear this.
I heard this.
Is it?
Yeah, because my cousin is a big fan of Sushan.
Okay.
So she went really deep. She and the mom really went super deep.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
About
So the
how
main, the one that is right on top is actually
Is
him.
it?
That's the thing that's going around.
Wow. Now I'm scared to do this episode.
Sekali we have Sallu and Anwar. Oh.
We're just throwing it out there. What's out there already?
Yeah, things that is already
out
there.
Okay, going back to the black bug one. I just want to highlight one thing. So recently, the black bug is considered a sacred animal for a party, a group, a sect. So apparently, the leaders went to shoot Salman and the family recently. Only. This happened a few months ago. Only. So yeah, so that whole thing when
that means it's never ending. It's just in a circle, like it just keep looping.
Exactly, because it's not ended. Right?
Yeah,
he was never sentenced to anything. Right? So yeah, so that's the wow. That's why this whole story came about. And then I saw a clip of Salman saying that it wasn't him. And then I read comments. A lot of people saying that it was.
I'm mind blown.
Anyway,
okay.
Yeah, enough about his legal issues.
Okay, so let's talk about the good side of him.
Wait, before we go to the good side, there's one more thing.
What?
The controversy surrounding him.
Okay.
So, Vivek Oberoi, just now you touched on it, and I said I want to touch on it later. So I might as well cover it now. So with the Vivek Oberoi one, Vivek Oberoi actually claimed that Salman threatened him.
Oh.
To basically leave Ash. And that's why Vivek's career went down the drain after that. He didn't get many offers, directors dropping him and
This
all
is
that.
what happened to Sushan also.
Ooh.
Yeah, and apparently the end of life is not really an end of life. If somebody end him, then put it up as an end of life.
Okay. Wow, my hands are standing actually. Anyway, let's talk about the good side about the man, okay? So we give you balance,
But it's very sad. Vivek is a good actor.
Yeah, I actually like him, especially in like Company.
Yeah.
When he played the gangster role.
I don't like how he looked, but I like his movies, the way he act.
Yeah, he's a competent actor.
Yeah, it's such a waste.
Anyway,
so okay, the good side of him, healthcare.
Okay.
He's been providing healthcare services and surgeries to people in need.
Okay.
This part, I can see that he actually put in a lot of effort. If you just do a quick scroll, you just search, right? Wow, the videos will be like a lot. He really put in the effort. That when he cares, like I said, when he love hard. So maybe he
loved the
aggressive part.
Very hard.
You just said it wasn't him, what?
Oh, yeah, maybe lah. Okay lah.
So he loved
the other person.
He loved very hard.
Anyway,
so he also sponsored the education of underprivileged kids and offering them vocational training.
Yeah.
And then so when the Kashmir floods and the Nepal earthquake, he was the one that is right at the front, fronting the charity act. What is wrong with my mouth today? Charity acts. Yeah.
It's Being Human. Is it his charity organization?
Yeah. So I
Being
feel
Human. If I'm not mistaken, he had a few catwalks with Preeti Zinta, Kareena Kapoor, and all the actresses and all that. Being Human or Being Human, something like that. And yeah, so this is the things that he does. His organization does a lot of charity work for education, for disaster relief, and healthcare.
But I haven't heard of any other actors that, besides Shah Rukh lah. Do you know of anyone that actually really go to the front for charity?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's the thing. Whenever you hear about it, it's always him.
Yeah.
So as much as he's a bi, tycoon like scary kind of buy, but he balanced it out nicely. So that part I like about him.
So you see, sometimes when you are like that kind of character, right? People associate you with Robin Hood. You rob the and he is Robin Hood Pandey, Chulbul Pandey. That is the segue that I'm gonna bring to you. We're gonna do a top 10. Do you wanna add anything first before I do?
No, we are good.
Okay, so we're gonna do a top 10 Salman Khan movies in the next episode. Do watch out for that. See ya. Conspiracy.
Aduh.